Welcome students. Again the permanent tissue, that is complex permanent tissue. In the previous lecture we have seen that is vascular tissue, one of the vascular tissue, xylem, which conduct the water and mineral, and the conduction will be unidirectional. And also diagrammatic representation and the components of xylem we have studied. Now the next permanent tissue, complex permanent tissue, that is phloem, we are going to see today. So see student, the diagram already I have drawn. So this is one of the cell, this is another cell. These cells are called as sieve tube cells, which is the main conducting cell in phloem. The characteristic feature of this cell is that this cell is not having any nucleus. In the beginning it was having nucleus, afterward during differentiation the nucleus is withdrawn, or it is taken out, or it is lost during the development, and therefore this cell is having other cell organelles, vacuole, very large vacuole is there, centrally placed vacuole is there, rest of the cytoplasm is there, but no nucleus. So this is the living cell but non-nucleated or enucleated. Such type of cell are not found in any part of the plant body. Only this cell is having no nucleus, like mammalian RBCs. Most of the mammals are having non-nucleated RBC. Like that, this cell is non-nucleated. Okay, these cells are barrel shaped container, and they are placed one above another. पूरा कॉलम ऐसा बना लेता हूँ. Okay, so neighboring cell wall of this sieve tube cell is having perforation. This transverse cell wall, which is called as sieve plate, is perforated, means it is having perforations or transverse processes are present there. So this cytoplasm is communicated with this, and this is communicated with this. Okay, the tissue or the complex tissue is having number of components, but this is very unique component of the phloem. Now vacuole is larger, and around the vacuole in the cytoplasm very special type of protein is present there, which is called as P protein or phloem protein. Okay, this protein is very useful to the plant or to this cell during certain conditions. Okay, this protein is responsible for the collection of the callose, that is polysaccharide callose. That will be accumulated at the pores here, and the pores are blocked during adverse condition or when there is less sunlight and the availability of the food is less. So it cannot be supplied to all the parts of the plant body. So those parts which are very important, जैसे कि apical, meristem and axillary buds, these are important tissue where continuous cell division is going on, and therefore in that direction only the sieve plates will be having opening perforations. Rest of the body will not be supplied by the food during adverse condition, and therefore this is blocked. What is blocked? The perforations are blocked with the help of callose, that is polysaccharide, and this callose deposition will be there in these pores with the help of P protein, that is phloem protein. This is the very important character of this sieve tube cells. These are enucleated or non-nucleated cell, and therefore their functioning is controlled by the neighboring cells, which are called as companion cell. They compensate the loss of the nucleus here, because these are nucleated cells, these are also living. These are also living, means sieve tube cells are living and companion cells are also living. But sieve tube is not having nucleus and companion cells are having nucleus. So this nucleus is controlling the functioning or metabolic activity of the sieve tube cell, and therefore these are called as companion cell. They compensate the loss of nucleus here in the sieve tube, and therefore they are given the name. Okay. Another cell type present here in the phloem is phloem parenchyma. Okay. Now parenchymatous tissue we have already studied. These are thin walled cell, nucleated cell, and they are meant for storage. So here food will be storage, and at the same time some amount of ATP generation will be there. So these are important cell for storage in this tissue. The last component of this phloem is phloem fiber, and the fibers you are observing here, they are many, but these are dead remains of the cells. So dead cells we can say, and they are elongated cell, dead cell, therefore they are known as fiber. As they are the part of the phloem, they are given the name phloem fiber. Okay. Now this diagram is not complete diagram. From this side also the same diagram will be there. From this side also, means it will be like this. So phloem is located, if it is located here, the central part of this will be the sieve tube. Around that the companion cells are there, and around that the phloem parenchyma is there, and around that the fibers are there. So fibers are surrounding cells here, but they are dead. Why they are present then? So they provide protection and strength to these cells, because these cells are delicate, they should not collapse, and therefore around them a packed dead cell material is present in the form of phloem fiber, which is responsible for protection and giving the strength to the phloem. Okay, these fibers are commercially derived from the plant. For example, fibers are hemp fiber, flax fiber. Okay, many plants are there which are used for the purpose of fiber, and the fibers here are intact and they are the part of the phloem. Somewhere you will see fibers are also located on this surface, so they are called as surface fiber. For example, cotton seed is having number of fibers there which are called as surface fiber, because they are located at the surface. Similarly, coconut is also having this surface fiber there. Okay, so they are also used for making ropes and fibers for commercial use, or in different ways they are used by the farmers and many other businessmen, or for different purposes it is utilized. In fibers are used for number of purposes. Okay, now this living cell, sieve tube cell, companion cell, and phloem parenchyma cell, these three components of the phloem are living. Whereas this is dead, that is phloem fibers are dead, and therefore in the living cell the communication is there with each other with the help of the transverse connections. They are called as plasmodesmata. Okay, so according to the point of view of exam, what are the importance here? Sieve plate is the part of sieve tube cell, and these cells are placed one above another and they form a column, and this is the major conducting cell of the phloem. Companion cells are placed aside from all sides and they provide the information for the metabolic activity of this cell. Similarly, the energy storage of food and energy production will be the function of this phloem parenchyma, and fibers are protective and they are providing the strength. Okay, so number of questions can be place here. So listen the video properly and give the answers to different type of questions. Okay. See.